How's it going, everybody? Lauren Daniels here on day 10 of training, and I'm here with Coach Brad. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Good to meet you as well.
Just wanted to ask you a few questions real quick, get to know you a little bit now that you're officially going to become a part of the Action Coach team.
Fire away.
Tell me a little bit about your career background before joining Action Coach.
So I'm actually, I've trained in laboratory science, so I did a very short amount of time in clinical laboratories. Quickly found out that laboratories are typically in the basement of hospitals and typically staffed by elderly, introverted people, which I was neither at the time. So I lasted 4 years before I found an outlet. And then I went into operational management for a few years and then got into sales about 16 or 17 years ago.
Okay.
I've done starter sales to national account sales to national buying group sales, and I've been in leadership for about the last 5 years.
Fantastic. Yeah. Awesome. So what was it, how did you hear about the Action Coach opportunity?
Interestingly enough, I started about a year and a half ago, I started talking with a career counselor, just trying to figure out what I wanted to do when I grew up. And she turned me on to business ownership. And so I got a business broker back the first of the year. We looked at a few businesses for me to buy, and none of them really tripped my trigger to get up in the morning to do anything. So I just happened to be reading my Twitter feed one day, and I came across a different coaching franchise, which I won't mention their name on this video. And so I asked my broker about him. She didn't know anything about him, but she said, as long as you're interested in this sort of a avenue, she goes, you really should check out Action Coach. And so I did, and I started talking with Robert Addy and Nick Dove back in May, and here we are.
Excellent, excellent. And so challenges. What was your biggest challenge during the training, and what steps did you take to overcome that challenge?
How long we got for this video? I think for me the biggest challenge was just managing the emotional roller coaster. I was fully prepared for the long days. I was fully prepared for the hard work and the intensity, but nobody prepared me for the fact that the emotion roller coaster was going to be so up and down. What I did to handle it, the whiffles helped an awful lot. Every day the whiffles helped. It kind of just reset where you were, kind of charged you up for the next day. And I'm not a morning person, so it surprises me to say this, but the volleyball games in the morning reset my mindset for the day. And so both of those were extremely important to reset in every day.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. So BFO, what was your biggest BFO or blinding flash of the obvious?
For me, I think it was personal. And that is, I have a habit of getting ahead of myself in counting 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 steps down the road, and you just can't do that and not manage the system, not manage life. So my biggest BFO is going to be the fact that I'm just going to have to stay in the present, set proper expectations, which is 1 foot in front of the other, 1 step at a time, 1 day at a time.
It's one of those things that's a little easier said than done.
It is absolutely easier said than done.
Yeah, I'm sure you're up for the challenge though. Yeah. So
thank you.
So now that you're officially going to be a part of the Action Coach team or family, what makes you the proudest of all to be an Action Coach?
Wow, a couple of things. One, the mere fact that I got to do this training. This was a fantastic experience. It was not necessarily training but transformation, and I feel like I'm a different person when I came in 10 days ago. So that's problem moment number one. Problem moment number two is I honestly feel this is a vehicle for me to start to give back to my community, to make an impact where I've not made an impact before, and give me an opportunity and a resource to do other opportunities to give back to the community that perhaps I haven't had.
Awesome. Well, Brad, it was great getting to
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting you as well. And to your success and everything like that, it sounds like sounds like you're just going to do such an amazing job as an Action Coach. So, and everybody else, please welcome me in welcoming Brad to the Action Coach team, and we'll see you guys on the next one.